Now, don't forget, the least amount of money you can be winning right now if you're my next caller is 900 quid. The bonus alone is £700. So, of course, you must add that to all those cash amounts there. If you crack one of those blanks, then there's no reason to say you shouldn't. You could be winning an awful lot of Lottie's Lolly this Friday night. And have you noticed we've been taking so many calls tonight? Loads and loads and loads and loads of calls. And it's not going to stop. And don't forget, we're going to be on ITV2 from 1 AM. And as of tomorrow, we're only going to be on ITV2, just so you know. Silver what? Silver Jubilee, what a great answer. I remember the Silver Jubilee. It was in 1977, I think. So I was 73, 4, 5, 6, 7. I was 4 years old. And I remember we had bunting up outside our house. And there was a big party in the street. Do you remember that, the Queen's Silver Jubilee? If you're a bit younger than me, though, you might not. Ben on camera 2, were you born when it was the Silver Jubilee?
What year was it?
1977.
No, I wasn't around then.
You weren't born?
No.
You weren't even a twinkle in your father's eye?
No.
Can I ask how old you are, Ben?
I was born in 83.
No way. I
22.
feel so old. I can't believe I am 10 years older than you.
Are you?
I'm the older woman, Ben. Thank you very much.
I thought you were about 19.
Oh, stop that. You're such a liar. But it works for me, though. It works for me. 0901 656 6000. Call me. The bonus is 700 quid. Can't believe it. The least amount of money you could be winning right now is £900. The top answer can make you £1,000 better off. Lots of reasons to get dialing, lots of reasons to get in that game. Remember, you're just potentially a phone call away from an awful lot of cash. A lot of cash. Silver what, though? Flash has just re-entered the studio. Flash, where have you been?
Just attending to some business.
Could you come onto the camera for me?
Yeah.
Do you want to share your thoughts on that business? Is it private business?
Basically, I'm going to buy a massive batch of shoes, but only left shoes. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to make a new style where get the shoes that kind of go out like that.
Yeah.
Because my feeling is if everyone walks in 2 left shoes, eventually people with 2 left feet who can't dance will eventually be able to dance.
And they won't feel like the outcasts that they normally are.
So we're going to make it all good.
Can I say you are a genius?
I prefer to be known as a revolutionary genius.
You're one of them as well. Now, I'm just going to do the sniff test. If you're a regular viewer, you'll know I like to sniff Flash's hair to see if it smells of anything unseemly.
So you can't say what it smells.
Oh, OK. Today, it looks quite clean.
It isn't. I washed it yesterday, but...
You sure about that?
Or maybe it was the day before.
The flavour saver's getting long.
He's growing one. Ben's growing a flavour saver.
Ben, you're not!
Check it out.
I've always been growing a flavour saver.
Can we see?
Yeah.
Oh, it's in its very early stages of development, obviously.
It's quite blonde as well. It doesn't really.
You can't beat that.
Oh, well, listen, I have to say, you've got to go some to beat Flash's. Now, Flash, let me do the sniff test.
Is it bad?
It's not too bad, actually. I've had it worse. Let me do the front. Let me do the underneath. Ooh.
Right.
It's a man smell.
Do you wash your hair with perfume?
No, well, I've got this new stuff, right, the hairdresser, right? You know when you go to a hairdresser, I don't know if you get this, as a girl, right, they charge you a fortune to do your hair, and then they say, any products? And because they made your hair look nice, you think, oh, I've got to get that spray and that serum. So they charge like another 20 quid for 2 bottles of gunk. But the only thing that this thing does is makes your hair smell nice, which is good. She told me it would hold my hair and give it a style, but it hasn't. But it does smell nice, doesn't it?
It does. And I bought this super hairspray that's supposed to be amazing.
Yeah.
It will never go down. It will never go down. And then it went down. But it just smells of strawberries. I don't want to smell of strawberries.
Oh, I love
Come on,
nice
man, Lottie. Men shouldn't smell of strawberries unless they farm strawberries.
Oh, okay. The sniff test, let's get back to your hair. Today, I would say it's not too bad. I've smelt it worse.
Thank you.
I've also smelt it better, though. Just wanted to share that with you.
I'll probably wash it for next week.
Okay.
We'll see how it goes.
Please do that. Yeah, and think of me as you wash it.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we're looking for a winner. The next caller is playing for a £700 bonus. Yes, £1,000 could be yours. It's just a phone call away. Get on the dial, give us a ding this Friday night. You could be spending your winnings by this time next week, by next weekend. Seriously, money could be yours in your back pocket within a working week, but you've got to be on the end of the hot phone. It's no good shouting your answers at the telly, shouting them at the cat, shouting them at the dog. You've got to shout to me down the hot phone. Now, earlier, we had a lovely caller who was getting a bit frustrated with me because I couldn't hear his answer, and I don't blame him. But in the end, he shouted his answer down the phone and took me by surprise. But if I don't hear you, maybe you should shout at me. Hello, who's there?
Hi, it's Chris.
Who's that?
Chris.
Chris, how many doggies do you have?
Just one, big one.
Oh, really? What's your dog?
It's a German Shepherd.
Oh, very vocal. What's your German Shepherd called?
Bosley.
Oh, what a cute name. Well, I'm glad you made it through to the studio. Let's try and give you some cash. You are playing for a £700 bonus right now. So, Chris, best of luck. What you got?
Medal.
Silver medal. I don't think anyone has said that all night. Let's see if it's there for you. Oh, it's not there. Thanks so much for that call. Make another call to Quizmania if you'd like to. 0901 656 6000. Remember, sometimes you have to make a few calls to get selected to talk to me live in the studio. Sometimes it all happens on your first call. I do have callers as well, sometimes with more than one amount of money on a tower game. It can be done. Now, let's get some information on your screens. We've increased the bonus by another 100 quid. Money, money, money! All right, the minimum amount of money you could be winning right now is £1,000. That is the least amount of cash you could be winning. And apparently, that answer there is only slightly more complicated than Jubilee. There's not much in it, apparently. And you've got to be in it to win it, so call me. 0901 656 6000. Be on the end of my telephone. Now, don't forget, you can email me, care of Lottie, Lottie, at quizmania.tv. That's Lottie at quizmania.tv. And what we're doing tonight is, because it's the last show ever of Quizmania on Sky, we are asking for lots of emails, and we're going to read them out on the show. We've had a lovely email from Bernie. We've also had an email from Mike, from, I can't remember, the BSCR or something radio station. So if you want to email me, please do, and I will do my best to get my producer to spy it on my, on his computer screen out in the gallery, and then give it to me live in the studio. And then, of course, I can read it out to you. Now, apparently tonight, some of you might be experiencing technical difficulties. Apparently, some problem is happening where you can't see us properly on your TV screens. We're working on that right now, and hopefully we're going to get it sorted. We've got gremlins in the system, but I'm really sorry about that. We're going to iron them out. We'll chase them away as soon as we can. 0901 656 6000. Don't forget, as of 1 o'clock tonight, we're on ITV2, not ITV1. And as of tomorrow, you will only be able to watch us on ITV2. That is 118 if you are going through your Sky controller. Okay, silver was. The bonus right now is 800 quid. You've got to make that call. 0901 656 6000. Going to go back to my blank piece of paper, because I've only written down 2 answers, so I need to work a little bit harder, I'm thinking. Okay, first one I know no one has said. Second one, actually I don't think anyone said that one either. Silver. Ooh. Oh, yes. My third answer. Who's there?
Hi, it's Alison.
Alison, you have come through at an amazing time. The bonus right now is 800 quid. You knew that, didn't you?
I've just actually turned over, so...
Oh, right. Well, listen, if you give me a winning answer, you will win anything from £1,000 up. That's amazing, isn't it? So, are you confident in your answer, Alison?
Hopefully.
All right. Well, listen, best of luck to you. What have you got for me?
Silver plated.
Silver plated. Is that there for Alison? Mr. Producer, no, it's not. I'm so glad you made it through to the studio. Unfortunately, you didn't win cash on that call, but you might do on your next call to Quizmania. Get on the hot phone.